Did you guys chat a little bit, Cruz, before the race?
No, we're professionals out here. There's no chatting out here. I'm real disappointed there, but they had the better car today, and Tony did a good job out there.
Fine show, gentlemen.
He said it's a war out there. Tony had only won the battle. The war would come in the final. So if you're keeping score, and I know you are at home, it's Force 2. Tony won so far in 96.
With Tony's inexperience, I think the crew is hesitant to give him a lot of clutch. He can't pedal like John does. They hope John would smoke the tires. He did a little Louie in the middle of the racetrack, but still won it. 5:30 to a 5:55.
Same spots.
Yeah. Anyway, good job.
It's a good weekend.
Amen.
Thanks, Sean.
Let's go to Norwalk, Ohio. Get them again. Sure, go.
Gee, I'm pretty sure that Norwalk, Ohio one isn't on Drag 96. Force stays at the top of the pack, just pulling away. The other guys can see him, but they won't touch him.
We're match racing in Norwalk. That's where we're going. We still on? Got a shot of his hat.
We went to Topeka with a heavy heart. NHRA's photo editor for some 30 years, Leslie Lovett, had passed away the previous week of a heart attack doing what he loved best, sport fishing off of the Mexican coast.
He will be missed. Brad Platt from New Jersey on the far side trying to stop John Force. Yeah, right. I got a better chance of hitting the Jersey lottery.
The quickest elapsed time ever, 4:88. Disregard the speed. There was a malfunction, obviously, on the scoreboard, but not on the elapsed time side, 4:88. But Force would have to back it up with 1%. That was just in qualifying. He had 4 runs and eliminations to try to do that.
Force's performance and the numbers that we would see this weekend from the funny cars as impressive as anything we'd ever seen here.
Well, the star of sheer speed, MPH, mile per hour, was Cruz Pedregon. This is round 2 again against his brother Tony. Forget the elapsed time. What we remember was the speed, 310 miles an hour. We thought that was absolutely incredible. Maybe nobody in the world would ever go faster until the semifinal round. Cruz against Mark Oswald.
Poor Mark Oswald always seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. The In-N-Out Burger car would give the McDonald's car a shot for about the first 300 feet, but then watch this. This is poetry in motion. 311 miles an hour and our second, oh, baby, of the tape.
Cruz and Force. The fans couldn't have designed a better final. Under the lights, 16 rocket ships. The quickest race ever side by side, 93 to a 94.
We got the win here, and I want to say here tonight, the sponsors, you know who we are. A person we miss out there that's not on the guardrail taking pictures. Leslie Lovett. I wanted to give him 8. I ran into 4s. I wanted to give him 8 of them in a row because that guy, he didn't care about interviews that you gave. He didn't care about the people. All Leslie Lovett cared about was an ET slip. He said, that's what Perdone's after. That's what we went after. We got you 8 of them, Lovett. We love you and we miss you. I'm pretty excited. This is a great race for all my sponsors, Castro, Pontiac, Mac Tool, and I wanted that 8 deal. I said, Coyle, don't go record and lose it. Where am I going with this interview? I don't even care.
It was a wonderful thought, John, and we all agree and appreciate it.
We love you, Lovett. That's it.
Steve, you ever get the feeling you're kind of along for the ride on those deals?
Human microphone stand, that's all I am. 311 miles an hour at Topeka was really something. But how about at 6,700 feet in the air? Vandermeer Speedway, the Mopar Parts Mile High Nationals, qualifying Friday night. Huge crowd. Oswald again, far lane. Force, near lane. Maybe the run of the year. 5:04 at 301.
Coming into this race at this track, nobody had ever run 300 miles an hour before. Everybody knew it would happen. They didn't know this would happen.
I don't know if that was driver's error or what it was. I drove out the back door and then I had no vision. I didn't know what happened to me. Maybe even my cockpit flipped up in my face because I was in the dark. Next thing I knew, I looked down the racetrack and I saw these 2 lights. I thought, well, I'm okay. I'll drive to the lights. So them lights were the ones down there, and then I saw the tent or whatever that is and rammed it. Makes me mad.
Those lights, by the way, were in downtown Denver.
Well, Forrest was angry over a little damage to the front end of his car. How must Len Soroka have felt after this qualifying run with Al Hoffman? Doink. And that wasn't all. 8-ball in the corner pocket. Got the entire body, front to back. He just peeled it away like a banana. The front end, I don't like the toe-in angle. Now the throttle's stuck. All in all, Len, perfect performance.
I'm not the most technically oriented guy in the world, but they're not supposed to do that, are they, Steve?
It needs an alignment, that's for sure.
The fixture we have on a car, we can put weight on the left rear or right rear. And it seemed to pull to the right yesterday a little bit, so we put a little more weight on the left rear, and I guess we went overboard.
The good thing about drag racing, Len Soroka will be back. He'll race again. These guys bounce back, Steve.
Absolutely, and uninjured. That's the important part. In the semifinals, you getting tired of this? Forrest and Cruz, the fans weren't. We weren't either. They couldn't meet each other enough. But here it was Forrest again, 5:22 to a 5:32. Cruz was in need of a psychiatrist by the time this was over.
Yep, I'm pretty sure he was getting tired of that. Final round, it's the Oil Boys again. Forrest remembers Columbus. So do you. We had it earlier here on the tape. Watch it this time. The outcome would be different.
John Forrest, king of the mountain. 5:22 won it for him to Etchel's 5:43.
That's what I love about him. He don't play games. I was in trouble there. I shook real hard. I hated stepping off the gas. But, you know, Castro, Pontiac, Mac Tool, the boys, that's what they pay us for. Good old hot rod, that Kendall car. We love to race him. And all the people for him online. It's a good old day. And are they watching this live at home? Nope.
Close.
Well, we'll take it. To the ones at home, we love you. And you're why we're here. Here he is.
That was a dandy.
We love them too because they bought our tape. Cool. Forrest somewhere out there in the stratosphere, and the rest of the boys duking it out for number 2.
Well, John and his crew didn't have too long to celebrate because the very next weekend, the Autolite Nationals in the wine country of Northern California. For a lot of the funny car racers, it was going to be wine country when this one was over.
Cruz Pedregon serving up notice. He's not going to go without a fight. 512, 300 miles per hour. And the McDonald's car would advance. We would have another Castrol matchup. This time, semifinals, Forrest and Tony. Has Tony got enough clutch, got enough horsepower, got a little luck?
Well, one thing for sure, he was on the wrong side of the ladder. He wasn't supposed to meet Forrest into the final if that could possibly happen. John had seen the 512 come through. He tried to better it, and he did. A 507 at 299.
Not a bad season now. John Forrest in his 11th final in 12 races. Cruz Pedregon, there's that car again on the far side of the racetrack. And this time, watch it. The whining would go to Forrest. I can't believe he beat me.
That's unbelievable, Steve. I've been trying to beat Forrest for a while. He's awesome. He knows I love him, I respect him, but this is a good team. Dave Settles, this McDonald's team. If I don't see him excited, I'm extremely excited, but we're numb after getting beat so many times. But I just want to say thanks to McDonald's. We've not had a good year this year, but we're coming around.
Cruz Pedregon picking up his first win since Topeka of 95.
And the battle in Winston Points was for second and third between this man and his brother. Forrest over there to agitate him some more. He never gives up. But we almost gave up on the Northwest Nationals in Seattle for the second year in a row. Rain, and more rain. This was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't even remember.
Do you remember the car in the far lane? Richard Hartman qualified number 1 for this event. Everybody else did, and look at that. Early action. Tony Pedregon with a gift. Hartman breaks. Pedregon throws the blower belt. 587, but that Castrol team continues to find ways to win.
Well, you saw what happened in the final round at Sonoma, where Cruz finally got to John Forrest by 0.02 of a second. Well, they were to meet in the semifinals because the Cruiser go 2 for 2. It sure looked like it. He was going to do it until he smoked the tires and had some mechanical problems, and Forrest sneaked by with a 499 at 3:02.
sneaks by with a 499. Words you don't normally hear together. It's like, hey, is that the banjo player's Porsche?